Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm looking at Trump's latest statement about the EU's regulatory regime that has been taking aim at American tech companies. Let's jump into it. As everyone knows, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States last week and has been making a ton of news. And one of the things that he's been pursuing is international trade. And it would seem that he has taken notice of the EU's regulatory regime, which has been targeting American companies as of late. Here is a clip of Trump's latest comments.
And the other thing, as you know, they took court cases with Apple, and they supposedly won a case that most people didn't think was much of a case. They won 15 or 16 billion from Apple. They won billions from Google. I think they're after Facebook for billions and billions. These are American companies, whether you like them or not. They're American companies, and they shouldn't be doing that. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, it's a form of taxation.
So if you haven't been following the twists and turns over the last year or so, the EU noticed that no one in American government was paying attention, and they announced several fines or actions against American companies. Well, it seemed that that's about to change based on Trump's short comments here. Just to refresh your memory, the EU charged Apple $14 billion in back taxes to Ireland, even though the country had given Apple those tax breaks. The EU also fined Google $2.7 billion for antitrust violations related to its search business. So the attack on business has been well underway for some time in the EU, and unfortunately for the citizens there, the EU has managed to chase off many technology businesses, especially startups. Of the 147 EU tech unicorns, apparently 40 of them have relocated their headquarters outside the EU, with the majority of them going to the United States. So I'm not a big fan of the actions of many of these large companies. I'm not really going to defend them. Almost all of them have done something that I find pretty awful. But I think it's safe to say that the unchecked power grab of the EU is over for now. From here, I would expect Trump to start talking about retaliatory tariffs on European goods, things like cars from Germany and Italy, wine from France, etc. What isn't clear to me is how the EU will respond to this. Do they have a mechanism to reduce or eliminate some of these fines through negotiation? And how is the EU going to compete now? It's not like they have a European version of Apple or Google or Meta that will benefit from these actions. The EU is basically an economic union that acts like a trading bloc. They've put all kinds of regulations in place that have ensnared American companies, but those same regulations have inhibited startups within the region and have encouraged them to leave. So with that, I will leave this one here. I think we're about to enter a new era in relations between the US and EU on trade and especially technology. And I expect there's probably going to be some fire exchange of words over the Atlantic, but that's all for now. I guess we'll see how it turns out. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.